Okay, hi everybody, it's me, Bonkai22. My throat's still kind of I'm taking like nose spray or whatever. Anyway, moving on. You can't see, but you know what time it is. Okay, Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War, you know the story, episode 20. I am the Edge. Now, I should mention, next week, we just found out at the end of the episode that the preview is Headless Star. Headless Star is the initial. I just want to mention this one real quick. It is the initial when Ichigo goes around the battlefield, back from the Soul Palace. Now, pretty much this episode, anyone who hasn't read the manga, probably everybody, the episode is like from last week's, where we get introduced to this person who's attacking Yachiru and Hisane. Now, this person is... we found out in this episode. This person who announces himself... I'm not going to reply the guy's name. He's freaking stupid. The actual Stern Ritter who shows up and ends up fighting is named Gremmy. And his letter is V, for visionary. Now, sorry. Logistically speaking, what he is whatever he imagines in his mind happens. So, like, he's fighting Yachiru, and, you know, it's good to see some Yachiru action. She revealed her Shikai, which was basically these two monster guys. And basically, with Yachiru's zampaktou, it's a little different. Like, she's able to cut someone even if they completely dodge. Not too bad. Not bad of a power to have. And she has her, you know, fights this dude who Gremmy created, which turns out to be nothing, you know. And Gremmy shows up. He unfortunately tells Hisane that Kensei and the other captain were killed. He killed them, supposedly. Well, pretty is true. And after that happens, and he turns Yachiro's bones into cookies. Zaraki shows up. I like the intro. The intro was really badass. I will want to say one thing. Because they focused on, like, Zaraki's sword, his zampaktou, and it says, I am the Edge. Overall, I don't want to go too much detail of what actually happened in the episode. It was pretty much what you expected. And basically, you know, it's freaking Zaraki. We get to see his zampaktou revealed. This Gremmy guy, let's be honest here, he's no slouch. This guy is very powerful. He can imagine anything he wants and use it to kill you. Now, he does everything. He puts Kenpachi in a void of space, in water, magma. He manages guns. He heals himself completely after a sword attack. Then he, you know, shoots out a meteor. Eventually, we do get to see the reveal of Nozarashi. This was a pretty big deal, seeing as how Kenpachi throughout the entire series of Bleach, leading up to this point, has never known the name of his zampaktou. So to actually finally have his Shikai revealed, it was pretty awesome. Another thing gets revealed later on, but I'm not going to go into details. I thought the animation was spectacular, as usual, here. You know, with what Gremmy was doing, what Zaraki was doing, the close-ups, it was really top-notch, as usual, by Period. Yeah, and then obviously towards the end of the reveal, when Zaraki obviously defeats him, it's kind of a and I'm not gonna say it's a letdown, but basically what he does, Grammy, he imagines himself as strong as Kenpachi. However, this is a bad thing to do because as he realizes when he dies that only Zaraki, only he can have his can withstand his full power. And literally it destroys his body. And it gets revealed what freaking Grammy is. A brain! I'm not saying it's a letdown. I thought the fight was great. Seeing it animated was great. Top notch all around. But then towards the end, we get the reveal for next week. Now, this was episode 7. And I got to admit, I think where we're going to... I know where this is going to end for this season. I know. I think I know anyway. Because, excuse me, with episode 8 being Ichigo showing back up to the war, and the events that follow that, I roughly can see where this is going to stop. It's a good place to stop to a certain extent because at a certain point it gets to a point where it's like, okay, now they're going to focus on other things and they're going to go back to that, But this was a good episode. I found it, I don't know if it was as spectacular because you got to weigh what was more spectacular. Kenpachi's Shikai or Rukia's Bankai. It's like, which one was, they were both pretty freaking amazing. Especially when you consider the fact how these animators for Period did what they did with Rukia's Bankai. Because you're looking at the anime and, okay, it's interesting. But because this is animated now, you get to see how they did it, and you're like, whoa. Truly one of the beautifulest Bankais in the Soul Society. But don't slouch on Zaraki Shikai. That was, it's right down there. There he is. There's down on the bottom of the shirt. Sorry about that. But it was spectacular, to say the least, to see his release Shikai. He cut a meteor in half. And that was a huge fucking meteor. It really was. And he cut that shit right down there. Boom! So it was pretty spectacular. 10 out of 10. It's just, we'll see how next week goes. We're gonna get Ichigo's reappearance. And on the cusp of that, Monday I'm gonna be home. I'm not gonna be going to work Monday. I have the day off. If I have a chance, even though my throat is like, I'm going to do a discussion video on something very specific that had happened recently in Bleach, in one of the episodes. This has to do with what Ichibei told Ichigo to do in one of the episodes towards the end. That's that whole thing with him walking down that corridor. I'm going to do a discussion video on it because I think this has major implications of later on when we get to see Ichigo fight Yuha. Because there's something about it that's, But anyway, that's all I got for you guys. Bankai 922, Zaraki. He was beast as advertised. Yeah, nothing else to say about that. I will get more into Bleach as we go along because it's probably, I'm guessing it'll be 12, 13. Let me just take a real close look here. Yeah, 13. It's going to be 13. I think that's probably the number they're going to go for each core. It's 13. Unless they decide to do something differently. Anyway, Bankai 922. See you guys later. All up for that Zaraki. He's the man. See ya. Peace out.